TCS is facing some allegations in the UK as well as the US for discrimination and removing of employees unfairly. Infosys versus Cognizant, there is a new update, that is Infosys has filed a plea in the district court in the US that Cognizant is poaching their employees. Along with that, they are also creating some kind of obstruction in the market for healthcare applications for Infosys. The next update is regarding Deloitte. Deloitte is going to fire number of employees in US as well as in India. The next thing is that regarding JPMorgan Chase, they have mentioned that there is 60% chance of US hitting with the recession in the next 1 year. Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, that is AirTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be very interesting and important because we are going to discuss all these 4 points and explain everything in detail. So without wasting any more time, let us move forward. So the first important point that we are going to discuss is Infosys versus Cognizant. As you all know that this has been started last year in August because Infosys filed a case against Cognizant in the US that they are poaching their employees. Second thing is that Cognizant CEO, he was working with Infosys earlier and was responsible for a product called as Helix. So that was intentionally delayed. This is what Infosys has mentioned in the US court, and that has led to a number of allegations about poaching and other activities. Along with that, recently, Infosys has mentioned to the US court that there are some unfair trade means and unfair practices that are being done by Cognizant to acquire the clients in healthcare division. And that is the reason Infosys is facing some issues while acquiring the new clients, or their deals are getting cancelled because of Cognizant, and Cognizant is using unfair means of business. The next important topic comes where TCS is asked by the employment tribunal to showcase what exactly happened in the UK. The TCS UK employees who were fired or who were down due to redundancy in the UK due to the recession in the UK, they have come come out and they have mentioned that we were fired because of the race or because we were not of Indian origin. We were fired from the company. That was the priority that was given to the employees who are not Indian, and they were fired from the UK, who are not on the work visa. The same thing happened in the US also last year, that 22 of the US citizens, they were removed from their jobs. This is again a allegation on TCS that is not confirmed yet, but this was allegation that H1B workers were replaced basically with the original US citizens. US citizens were working on some part of the projects and they were removed, and H1B visa workers who were comparatively given less amount of money, they were put on the project so that the TCS can save money. This is the allegation that was given by 22 plus people in the USA, US citizens. Next important topic is Deloitte. So what is happening? DOGE, which is the Department of Efficiencies in basically the US, which is responsible for all the efficiencies, government efficiencies, right? So what happened was Elon Musk and Trump, they have been firing a lot of people from this department. They want US to work out and have greater efficiencies, and that is the reason they are removing people from different departments where they are not efficient or they are spending a lot of money. For example, they were paying a lot of premium, they were paying a lot of pension on people who are having age of 150 plus years, which is technically not possible. So these kind of things were eradicated, are being removed from the system, and that is the reason a lot of companies are saying that they might have to reduce a lot of consultant jobs and development jobs because of this particular issue. So Deloitte has mentioned that in US as well as in India, they might have to fire some of the other people. The next important things comes with Trump's tariff on different countries, including India. Now, India is subject to 25+% of tariffs that will be imposed by US on Indian goods that are exported to US. Now, this comes interesting because right now, pharma, IT, and these sectors will be hit huge. And on top of that, if you look at the companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, they might have their revenues declining. They might have to face issues with their profit percentage, margins. Now, again, one more important thing is given by JPMorgan Chase, which is one of the biggest banks in the US and the entire world. They have mentioned that US has a high possibility of going into recession in the next 1 year. 60% of the chances that US will be going into recession because of the Trump's policies. A lot of people are calling Trump as a madman, but now time will show us what exactly will this decision be beneficial for the US or not. With this, I would like to end our today's video. If you find that this video was helpful for you in any means, then please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.